guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benti. If you're new, welcome to the family, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about drugstore products. I did this look, as you can see, and I'm just going over the different products that I bought and used on my face and how I felt about it. I didn't really like this look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, the look is okay, but I'm not a fan of it. There were some things, as I talk about in the video, that wasn't really sitting well with me. So, you know, we're just gonna get right into it. Alright guys, for brows today, I picked up the Ultra Brow Slim Pencil. This is by Maybelline. I actually picked up two, but I'm going in with 260, which is their deep brown. Alright guys, eyebrows are done. I didn't like this pencil. Actually, it reminded me of Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, and I don't like hers because it is just way too waxy. Honestly, I actually like my Sephora pencil better. And this is the dupe. It's like a dupe to Anastasia, but it's way more creamy. To line my brows, I'm gonna go and use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. I've had this for a while. This is one of the concealers that I always continuously buy. Alright, so eyebrows are done and concealed. So now we're gonna go in with eyeshadow. So I actually got two palettes. They're both from Colourpop. These are the Sweet Talk by Colourpop, and then we have the X's and O's by Colourpop. Now, funny story, I decided to get both because when I was looking online, this one didn't look like it had any like dark browns for my transition. And when I looked at this one, I was like, oh, I see a brown, so let me get it. So when I got it, this one actually did have some browns. And it's a really nice palette. It's a lot of nudes in there and some glitters. So I like this palette. And then we have the X's and O's. X's and O's is actually more reds. Still nudes, but more so reds and a few glitters in there. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go with Reckless. This is like a red purple. This is actually my first time using Colourpop, so not only am I going to be doing this on camera with you guys, but I'm also going to be like testing it out to see how I like it. So far it's good. I kind of feel like it's a little chalky, so I have to add more to it before I can like blend it out. I'm gonna go in with Stay Golden, which is more like a pink, a rosy pink, and I'm gonna blend out the top. So now I'm gonna go in with the Sweet Talk palette, and I'm going to take Color Meadow, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Let's see how I like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe if I put concealer on it, let's see. The only reason I'm using concealer today, honestly, is because I don't really have a drugstore eye primer. So I didn't want to use the P. Louise, even though you can get it at Morphe, and Morphe is pretty affordable. So I wanted to kind of keep with the theme of what we're going for today. Okay, so we're gonna try this color again. If not, then I'm going with something else. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna go back to the X's and O's palette, and I'm gonna try this color, Hooky, and see what happens. Okay, Hooky's better. Alright, so eyes are done and I like them. I don't think I'm gonna put any glitter, maybe at the end, but right now I like how it looks. So for face, I picked up the NYX Pro Filler primer, and this primer says I think it blurs out your pores and blurs out your skin to give you a smooth application. So I've used NYX before as a primer. I don't think I've used this one though. So it's actually very, very smooth. So for people who have like oily skin, I would say this is a good primer for, because my face feels very smooth. Very, very smooth actually. Alright, for foundation, I have two foundations. Maybelline Fit Me, this is in the color 360. And then I also have 355, which is coconut. But I think I'm going to go in with 360. It's a little bit darker. I feel like coconut is more of my winter shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my palette. And let's see. I don't think I've used Drugstore foundation before. I think I used NYX. This is a little bit orange, but I think when I blend it out, it will work. So let's see. One of my favorite Drugstore foundations actually is the Milani concealer and foundation mix. It is amazing. It is very, very, very full coverage. So if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I would definitely say that. Now, this is the Fenty Beauty foundation brush. I don't really have a Drugstore brush, but I mean, that doesn't really matter. So I'm observing my face and it blended into my skin well. I would definitely say this is a more medium coverage foundation. And I honestly feel like something about this foundation is very off. I can't figure out what it is though. Something is off. I can't figure it out, but something is very off with this foundation. Okay, so it's time for concealer. So I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer for my eyes. And I picked up actually Juvia's Place. Now, funny story, since you can't go into the stores because of quarantine, I had to order most of them online. So I got a lot of my stuff from Ulta. So I picked up 2 from Juvia's Place, and when I got them, when I picked them up, it was white, basically. So I had to, again, try and order another one. So I picked up this one, which is 11. This is my first time actually using Juvia's Place. I just hear a lot, it's all over Instagram. I hear a lot of reviews about it, so I wanted to give it a try and also try, you know, just to test it out and see how I like it, if it's full coverage or not. So we're just gonna get right ahead and go on. Okay, this color definitely works. I feel like I put too much, but whatever. So in terms of concealer, not concealer, in terms of contour, I don't have any. Because, again, when I ordered it offline, I ordered Juvia's Place, their foundation stick, and I picked up 2. And both of them were not dark enough. They were actually my skin color for my foundation. So I'm not gonna be able to feature it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to use what I have, and yeah, that's that. So I normally, as you guys know, kind of do my contour first and blend it in. So I'm hoping that, you know, the Juvia's Place, I don't know the coverage, I don't really know. It seems full coverage, but let's see. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just gonna blend everything out. be honest, guys, I don't know how I feel about this concealer at all. One, I think I put way too much. Seems like a little goes a long way. And it's, I don't know, something, I don't really like it. Also, I actually feel like it's too light. And this sponge is big when it gets wet, so I also feel like because I put too much and then I use this instead of my beauty blender, the Real Techniques, it's expanded really wide, so it kind of just, when I was blending it out, it kind of went all over the place. So I'm just gonna go back and redo my contour. Alright guys, so we're gonna set my face. I'm gonna use my Sacha ButterCup. It's not, I mean, it's affordable. It's not at a drugstore, but you can get it off of Amazon or their actual website. There is I didn't see any sponge, I didn't see any setting powders except the Airspun, and I had the Airspun before, and Airspun is just too white for me. I need something with a little tint, so I didn't get it. I'm just gonna use what I have. All right, for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Full Spectrum CoverGirl bronzer, and I'm just gonna darken up or warm up my skin. I didn't get any blush, however, I feel like this look doesn't necessarily need it. I could use the palette if I wanted to, but I don't think it needs it. So I'm just gonna go and dust off this powder, and I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna smoke out my under eye, and we're just gonna go ahead. So putting on this powder with mixing it with this concealer, so the concealer, it looks like it kind of dried out my skin. So I have like dry patches on my skin right now. So it seems as if it like dried it out even more when I put the powder on. So this concealer and this powder doesn't work together, and I don't, I guess I don't know if it works with just Juvia's Places powder, but it doesn't seem to work well with the powder that I have. For finishing powder, I actually don't have one. The one that I do have that I picked up is the Black Radiant Soft Focus finishing powder, but it's not dark enough. I actually think I can use this as a powder, like a bronzer, not a powder. So I'm not gonna put it on. I'm sorry guys, this is not the best drugstore tutorial. I am going through it, and then I didn't get everything that I wanted, so we're just gonna blame it on quarantine and just continue. All right, so to smoke out my under eye, I'm gonna go back with the X's and O's palette, And I'm just gonna take a smudge brush and I'm gonna use 2 colors. I'm gonna go with Stay Golden, and then I'm gonna go and use Reckless, which is what I used on my outer corner. For liners, I'm using my NYX, you know, my holy grails. So I'm just gonna do my waterline and my regular eyeliner, and then we're going to get into lashes. Alright guys, so for mascara I have 2. I have my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and then I have my Maybelline Lash Discovery. I use this on my bottom because it's a mini brush, so I can get every and anywhere with my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go right ahead. One of my favorite drugstore mascaras, honestly, I don't really buy expensive mascaras except my Benefit mascara because I like how small the brush is, but drugstore mascaras is good too. One of my favorite drugstore mascaras is the Maybelline Big Shot. Oh my god, I love what it does to my eyes. It just does wonders. This one is good too. This brush, it reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex brush. Alright guys, I actually got some under my eye, but it's okay. Once it dries, I can take it off. For lashes, I picked up the Eylure Lash collection. This is from the Vegas Snake collection, and this is in the style Bronze Beauty. So I'm gonna just quickly put these on off camera, and then I'll come right back in. Alright guys, so lashes are on, and I like them. They're like not wispy, but not too dramatic. Like, it just fits, it works. So yeah, I would definitely buy from this brand again. I'll definitely pick this up again in this drugstore. Not too bad. So for lips, we're gonna line up our lips with the NYX Expresso. And for my lips today, I was debating what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this Colourpop lip. It's an ultra matte lip, metallic actually. It's not. Don't you guys hate when you don't start running after you do makeup? I hate that. That's what I'm dealing with right now. It's a metallic lip. I've never really done metallic before, so this is different. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not mad at it. This is in the color Man Eater. I think this is old though, so I don't know if they still have it. But I will let you guys know. So to finish off, you know, I'm gonna spray my face with my usual Morphe. And end. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I don't think I would use the stuff that I bought. I don't think I would put it in my rotation. I am not, it's not anything that's like a wow factor for me. The pencils, the brow pencils especially, I would definitely not use. They remind me too much of Anastasia, and they're both a waxy consistency, and it's not for me. And honestly, I feel like my brows aren't brown like they said. It gave me more of a black. So yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of that. The palettes are okay. I'm not mad at it. It's a little chalky, so you do have to pack it on way more and then blend it out to get the pigment or the color that you may want. But I'm not mad at it. The lashes I would definitely get again. They're really nice lashes, and y'all know I'm not really a fan of lashes, but I really like them. They're not too dramatic. They're just right. Now the concealer, I didn't like it, and I don't like how it paired with my powder. And this powder has been with me. This is a staple, so I know it's not the powder. Something about this concealer isn't really sitting with me, and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm discovering that I have dry patches, and it kind of like emphasized that. So I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't personally get it. It's not for me. The foundation was okay. Not mad at it, not happy about it. It didn't really give me a wow factor. It's definitely a buildable foundation. But overall, who am I kidding? Overall, I don't like this face. I'm being transparent with y'all. I don't like the face. It looks good, but I don't like it. Next time, I'm definitely gonna do another drugstore. I'm gonna blame it on quarantine because there wasn't as much stuff that I was looking for in terms of what I wanted. So this is all I have. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so that every time I post, you would know. So until next time, bye.